All right, welcome back to the channel Central Coast Living, and it is August 2023. It is time for the market update for you. So we're going to dive right in. All right, as we do every month, we're going to break down San Luis Obispo County, what's going on. I've got a really fun graph for you to see some stats on this one. So let's get right into it. All right, so just remember we have last month's video up from that comparison. This one we're breaking down for July, and here we go. New listings for San Luis Obispo County, as you can see here, single family residence, so residential, single family, all whatever detached or attached garage, all sides, both seller and buyer sides, and all bedrooms are involved. So this is all the information that you need to know for San Luis Obispo County of what's going on. So the other graphs that I've had are a little bit different. So this one I think is a little bit more condensed with a lot more information that you could find interesting. So let's go for it. So first, here's all the new listings in the county. And right here we have 202. And so there is a 30% decline in that, which we've heard all across the nation. So we are no different in that. Everybody's real comfortable with those nice interest rates. So everybody's sitting tight unless they are absolutely needing to move, whether that's downsizing, upsizing, leaving the state of California, which we can understand that some people are doing that. So that's our number for right now in July. Now, what are the active listings looking like? So for the active listings in July, 421. Again, that is a negative 27.4%. How many are under contract? So a lot of people reach out to me and say, oh, I saw that house, but it's under contract, or it went off the market. So it's pending. Do you know what it's pending for? Most likely we will not know. What I can tell you is if there's been multiple offers, if it's been over asking price, but that final number that they're in contract, unless that agent's really willing to disclose that, or if we're in negotiations, we can find out where that number's at. But typically you won't know until it's actually marked sold, where it ends up landing, because if it goes out of contract and back on the market, that agent doesn't want you to know exactly where they were at if they have to renegotiate that particular property. So right now we have 143 pending, again, negative 36.7% currently on that. So let's say the closed sales. So this is what I've been really emphasizing on the last videos of our market, is how many closings are we having? So go look at that other video so you can get that number. But right now we're at 207 closings for the whole county, and that's a negative 8% from where we've been in the past. Just remember, a lot of these will be negative just because we went up so fast in the last 2 years and still in 2022. So again, you got to take that into consideration. Now, days on market, this is something that you should definitely take a look at if whether you're a buyer or a seller. And it's an average of the 10 days throughout the whole county. So that's still relatively quick, if you will. So again, just know that if you're looking at something today, I say this quite frequently, that's just something that you're not going to find next month in general, unless it's a property that's got some issues on it. And it seems like everybody that's reaching out really has a pulse on what's happening. They're like, oh, this went on the market and we saw that it went off quickly. Well, you have a good eye, because not only you are looking at it, but about 10 to 15 other people that are active buyers in that particular price point and in that particular style of property. Single stories are well sought out here because of our retirement community. So, just take note of that if you're in that criteria. Here's a look at, which we didn't have in our previous breakdown of data, and 2.5 months of inventory. So if nobody listed their house today and nobody put their houses on the market, we'd only have 2.5 months, 75 days worth of inventory to sell. So then if everything went off, we would be done with any homes available for you to buy. 6 months is what we generally consider a normal market, if you will, in economic world, that we need 6 months of inventory for it to be a stable market where it's not a buyer's market or a seller's market. And right now it continues to be a seller's market, which it has been for the last decade. All right, so price per square foot, 506. So we see a bit of an increase here to 4.3%. And that's just, we're seeing a lot of the smaller homes that are dialed in go for a higher price point, but this is across the board on the county. Percentage, this is something important for you as you are either a seller or a buyer in negotiating. Everything in the county is selling at 100%. That means whatever it's listed at, it's generally selling at that. So if you're thinking you're going to come in, something hits the market and you want to offer 10, 20% less, as some people want to do in a typical real estate environment, that is not going to be in your favor. So don't expect your agent to put a deal together because data is telling you that things are selling 100% of list price, the last list price. Okay, some sellers are still starting too high. So once they get to that right price point, then they're selling. So that's where we see a little bit of an adjustment. So here is our average sales price is $860,000 for the county. So we've gone down 0.39%. And so this is another interesting number that I thought you would like to see as a seller, perhaps as a buyer too, you might find this of interest, is that it takes about 9 showings to get in before you get into contract. So, I mean, you have to also take into consideration, as I've explained in the past, that we do open houses over the weekend. So we list a property Thursday, Friday, Wednesday even, then you do some open houses over the weekend. You give it a few days so that everybody can come see it from out of town, give it maximum exposure. And then you wrap up negotiations the following, business days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of the following week. So if you have 9 showings, you should be going under contract. So if you're on the market as a seller currently, you've had 9 showings besides the first launch of your property, and you've had 9 showings, let's say the following couple weeks, and you still don't have pen to paper, a valid bona fide buyer that's ready to buy it, making you an offer, then you really need to take a look at that price. So that's the information that you need to get from your agents, is how many showings before you should get into contract or see pen to paper. Showings are listings getting on average, and that's 4.4. And that's an uptick at 18.9%. So throughout the county, I broke down last month's breakdown, were more specific to towns. So this, I just thought I'd give you a good chunk of what's going on for the county. It's going to be interesting to see how we end this next year. All right, so I thought I'd just give you this fast breakdown as we saw summer's coming to an end. Let's see how September, people are going back to school. Things typically kind of take a step back. We're getting numbers in for inflation numbers. Rates just did go up. So we'll see how that impacts some of the market. And again, there's still buy downs. There's still programs out there that you need to take advantage of. And cash is definitely still king. We are seeing a lot of cash offers and even multiple offers. So last month, I did bring to your attention a particular property in Arroyo Grande at 155 Vista. 12 offers. The asking price was 1,299. It was dated. We went through it, so I'm going to show it to you and let you know what that end price is, because I know sometimes you're still feeling like prices are going down to some extent, but some of these are priced low enough where they're still getting multiple offers and over asking. So let's take a look at where it ended up landing. All right, so here we are. Here is where this ended up landing, and it is at 1480. That's where it ended up landing July 27th, 2023. Again, the asking price was at second, went active at 1299. And June 27th went pending. Again, you don't know for what, you just knew there's multiple offers, and some of them were, most likely cash. Then July 27th ended up closing at 1480. So anyways, that is what the market is doing. Keep your pulse on the market, reach out to a local real estate broker. Of course, we'd love to help you with any of your real estate needs. We can go in depth in the certain areas that you're looking at to make sure that you're not overpaying, or that you're mostly comfortable with the pricing of where it's at currently, if that makes sense for you. So again, all you need to do is reach out day, evening, weekend. We are here to help you. We've got your back when you're moving to the Central Coast. So this is a quick run through of what's going on. Let me know what you think of this type of run through. We need to slow down. You want more details. You like the other CMAs, comparative market analysis that we've done in the past. We're here for you to help you save time and money, energy, stress, and making your trips out here more productive as you are trying to make your way to the beautiful Central Coast of California. So until the next video, we'll catch you later. Keep your pulse on the market, reach out to a local real estate broker. Of course, we'd love to help you with any of your real estate needs. We can go in depth in the certain areas that you're looking at to make sure that you're not overpaying, or that you're mostly comfortable with the pricing of where it's at currently, if that makes sense for you. So again, all you need to do is reach out day, evening, weekend. Got your back when you're moving to the Central Coast. So this is a quick run through of what's going on. Let me know what you think of this type of run through. We need to slow down. You want more details. You like the other CMAs, comparative market analysis that we've done in the past. We're here for you to help you save time and money, energy, stress, making your trips out here more productive as you are trying to make your way to the beautiful Central Coast of California. So until the next video, we'll catch you later.